Today, we are here to answer a very simple question. How good would France's team be if immigration didn't exist? First, we're going to go through the current French team. Then we're going to take out the players whose parents were born outside of France, reconstruct the team without them, and then we will reveal just how ass this version of Les Bleus is.
I think we can do a good job. I think there are enough good Frenchmen in the world for us to field a proper team.
Your favorite podcast, man, the Sports Podcast. I was talking to the camera. In the world, we're here.
What is the starting lineup right now for World Cup 2026?
We start with their most expensive man, Kylian Mbappe.
Okay, so we got Mbappe, Barcola, Dembele. It's a very nice attacking three. Not bad, not bad. Don't get used to it, France.
It's crazy.
So then we jump to the midfield. Tchouameni, your man Matteo Guendouzi. The third midfield spot, maybe Rabiot. Then on defense, we got Theo Hernandez at left back, Konate at center back, Saliba at center back, and Jules Koundé at right back. Man, what a embarrassment of riches.
Yeah.
When those are your choices at center back, it's going to change. And then keeper, got Mike Maignan. According to Transfer Market, the whole French team is worth 1.16 billion euros.
Yeah.
Now, let's rip this team apart. What are the rules for this? I think we'll start with saying if both of your parents were born outside of France, you're definitely out.
Yeah.
If
Auto DQ. Auto
DQ. So let's go through the auto DQs to start. So Mbappe, his dad is from Cameroon. His mom is from Algeria. See ya. Dembele, his mom is Senegalese. His dad's from Mali. He's gone. Other DQs, Tchouameni, both his parents are from Cameroon. Camavinga, both his parents are from Angola. William Saliba, his dad is Lebanese. And his mom's from Cameroon.
Is there any of that France?
None of that's France.
Okay.
You're out, my guy. Ibrahima Konate, both his parents are from Mali. Jules Koundé, both his parents are from Benin. Mike Maignan, his mom is from Haiti. His dad is from Guadeloupe. But Guadeloupe is kind of interesting.
No, so I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up. So before we as we dismantle the team, because the team has been dismantled, I think to be fair to France, I hate that I have to be fair to France, but this has long been part of their history. Like since 1938, they had their first French black player who was an immigrant. What makes Guadeloupe interesting is a French colony, and many, if not all of these players that we are talking about, parents come from French colonies.
I look at Guadeloupe as like France's Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico's got their own team. They're no exception. You're from Guadeloupe, you're not from France. I'm putting my foot down.
I always hear with the French team specifically, although this applies all over Europe, these guys are only considered French like once every 2 or 4 years, basically.
I do find it interesting because players like Mbappe, Pogba in the past, they are French, grew up in the French suburb, and the idea that these dudes are they're not any less French than some of the French players, proper Frenchmen will name.
Well, it's not even that. It's immigration. It's what if these parents never immigrated to France to begin with? In this alternate universe, Mbappe wasn't born in France. That's the whole point.
We went through our definite rulings. Now we got to go through the borderline rulings. And to be honest, I don't really know how we're supposed to rule on this yet. So we're just going to figure this out live.
Let's get it.
First, from the starting lineup, we got Bradley Barcola, whose dad is from Togo and his mom is French.
Mother French. He could stay on the French team. How light skinned is he? Oh, actually, I know how light skinned. Throw up his picture just so I have a clear. But I think I know because he plays for PSG. Oh no, he's black. I'm sorry. Yeah, he got to play for Togo.
All right, so Barcola's out. Yeah. Desiree Doué, his dad is from the Ivory Coast.
Yeah,
and his mom is a French lady.
Well, yeah. If Barcola is not allowed,
yeah, I've seen Doué.
Anyone with a shape up is not allowed. That's one.
I don't think
anyone going into a barbershop with clippers, no scissors, you're not allowed.
I don't think that's fair.
You might kick Theo Hernandez off the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's doing that by choice, not by necessity.
Doué leans a bit more to playing for France.
How is that any different from Barcola?
He's a bit more light skinned than.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I'm a colorist.
Jesus, it's like a shade off, maybe.
Yeah, I'm a colorist. So I'm trying to help
What
friends.
do you got a paper bag you're putting up next to people?
Yeah.
It's a throwback reference.
You're getting real civil rightsy in this bit.
Oh man, 1951 over here. Next one, Matteo Guendouzi, whose father is from Morocco and his mom is from France.
He's definitely allowed. He's allowed for sure. Doué, I'm not allowing, but Kanduzi, he's definitely allowed because I've been to Morocco. They don't.
That's the thing. I was having a lot of conversation with cats about like North Africa. So a lot of the North Africans, I don't know about them. So like,
What do you mean you don't know about them?
We'll have this conversation off there. But,
You don't want to start. You don't want to start or something.
listen, I'm not about to start a race war. Like that's not my intentions here tonight. So yeah, he can stay on Fred.
Another one, he's been on the bench for the national team, but with all the guys that are gone, he would definitely start. And it's Warren Zaire Emery. Zaire Emery, his mom is from Martinique in the Caribbean. Mm-hmm. His dad is a white French football player from France.
I mean, as far as my test goes, he's French.
Look, if Doué and Barcola, this is very black and white. This is very black and white.
It's literally not. Like this is
we rule some guy in August. He's not French. You catch him in December, then he's French. Absolutely not.
Hey, game is game, buddy. Like
we gotta go off the book. We gotta go off the DNA.
Is that a Rodney Davis veto right there?
I'm vetoing.
Nah, the first picture I googled, that's what I'm going off of. And Barcola was way darker than these other two cats. That's all I'm saying. Barcola was looking like he could be my kid.
I have a veto on the ruling of skin tone being the determiner. That's what I'm saying.
How else are we doing this?
We made a ruling. Once one person was out, they're all out.
Who was out there? Oh,
all the mixed people. Doué, Barcola, they're all in the same boat. They're either all in or all out.
Nah, that's not fair. That's not how life works. You know that's not how life works.
We can make our own rules. That's the rule I'm proposing.
Nah,
Brad, be the third.
We gotta choose. Brad said I ain't getting it.
No, thank you.
All right, Emery, because he has a shape up, and I like that as a ruling. That's a good ruling.
I think that's a great ruling.
That's a good ruling from Rodney.
I would rather do hair texture and shape up.
You know what? If that's how colorists we're getting, I can get one.
Look, you catch me in June, I'm looking different than you catch me in December, bro. The tan, I'm out in the sun. Like,
yeah, but your nose don't change, do it.
Okay, now we got the Thuram brothers. Kefren Thuram, who's a defensive midfielder.
Wait.
Marcus Thuram. Both their parents are from Guadeloupe.
No, like, come on, bro.
No,
like, these are black people. Like, just because the French own you doesn't mean you become French.
Doué and Barcola have a better case than Thuram.
Those guys, I would argue way more than these two. No way.
Yeah, these two. Yeah, those should have been in the auto DQs. Bad sorting by you.
These guys are black.
Okay, Kingsley Coman, also both parents from Guadeloupe.
Yes.
Okay.
You and your black parents get go over there.
Malo Gusto. His father is from Martinique, and his mother is a French lady. A white French lady.
A white French lady. I don't know how many other type of French ladies.
I don't know. This is getting very one-drop rule around here.
Hey, I mean, we got to do what we got to do, bro. Let me just double-check, because some of these cats are like...
Because Malo Gusto would definitely take that right-back spot.
The man got cornrows, bro. No way. Like, what do we do? Brad, stop acting like this. Do you know any real Frenchmen with cornrows? You tell me.
I mean, I feel like I seen Griezmann have cornrows once.
Come on, man. And you probably were appalled if you saw it. That's the whole point.
And it probably was there for 4 hours. Like, he took them shits out by the time.
Yeah, Griezmann had the Justin Timberlake cornrows.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, come on, man.
Get the f out of here. This guy, Gusto, is not on the team.
That could be a good rule. Do they have cornrows? Like, can they get cornrows? Yes or no? That could be a good rule.
Gusto is not on the team. I'm sorry, Brad.
I think that pretty much cleans up the borderline calls. Now let's look at who's definite.
Hold on. One more person. Did we mention Michael Olise? Father Nigerian, mother French Algerian. We just didn't mention
French Algerian? Hell no. What? He got 3/4 black. What are we doing here? You guys
I just wanted to mention him. I just didn't want to leave him out.
he is a mongrel. Like we're not.
Oh my God, Chuck sounded like a fucking Alabama senator in 1956.
I'm telling you what it is, bro. You guys decided to get here. I'm helping us.
You just got on the train.
I'm helping us get through this.
Okay, now we're on to who definitely stays. So now that we've torn this team apart, who's staying? I think the headliners that France gets to keep is the Hernandez brothers. Although their name is Hernandez, which doesn't sound very French, but apparently their father was Jean-Francois Hernandez, and their mother's nationality I was not able to find on Google.
I like Theo. Theo's good.
He's the best player on New France, for sure.
They might need to put him at striker. All right, we got Adrien Rabiot. No questions there. Lucas Digne. Looks like a Frenchman, I guess.
He looks like a Frenchman. Like
Antoine Griezmann. Sounds like a Frenchman.
No, Antoine Griezmann, but I saw that he's retired from international play.
He's going to have to come out of retirement, buddy. They need to. They get to keep the keeper, Lucas Chevalier, who's solid keeper. That's a good keep. Benjamin Pavard, solid center back. Jonathan Klaus. That's literally all they get to keep from the squad that they've been playing with.
So what they get to keep? What's that, 5 players?
Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 players. So we're going to have to make some call-ups. Number 1 call-up, an actually legitimately excellent player, Ryan Cherky, French star boy.
Whoa. Slow down. Hold on. You guys sure this guy is Ryan? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan. That extra A kind of,
His father having Italian history and his mother Algerian descent. Get the out of here, Brad.
He's off?
Italian and Algerian is friends? Like, when did that do? What we doing?
I don't know. Maybe I didn't Google that one.
No, he's not. He's off the team. Like, huh?
Yeah, they needed him.
I literally just, because I was like, bro, no. Alf.
Sure,
What?
you're out.
Yeah, what? Italian and you're crazy, Brad.
Other call-ups, a guy named Martin Terrier, who had a nice FIFA card a couple years ago, but right now he's just languishing on the bench for Bayern Leverkusen. You're getting called up, buddy. You're getting tapped into action.
I like it.
I think he has 1 goal this year. Griezmann we talked about, although he hasn't really been playing, so he's getting called up from retirement. We got a guy named Enzo Lefi. He's a bench player for Sunderland in the Championship. Doesn't get a lot of burn. Maxence Carret, who plays in Italy in Serie A for Como. Defensive call-ups, Olivier Boscagli, who's at PSV in the Netherlands. $27 million in the transfer fee, so he's decent. Probably get your boy Neil Maupay, former Everton striker. I don't even know where he's at right now.
Who is that?
I don't know, someone's boy. Somewhere in France. And damn, that's about it.
Yeah, this team is worse than I think you had initially thought it would be.
This shit is really buns. I'm going to propose that Theo Hernandez has to go to left wing. I think his talents are wasted. Or we go to like
It doesn't matter where you put any of these people, bro. It doesn't matter. They're about to be sad.
I mean, they're still going to be better than the United States, probably.
I don't think so, but continue.
Maybe we could go 5 at the back.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Get creative here, bro.
All right, so we're going to go Theo, Griezmann, Terrier, Rabiot, and Gunduzi in the middle holding it down, the 2 CMs. And then we'll go Digne, left wing back, Lucas Hernandez, center back, Benjamin Pavard, center back, Olivier Boscagli, center back, and Jonathan Klaus, right back, Lucas Chevalier, keeper.
Okay.
We got a little squad. It's more defensive. The total transfer value for the previous French team was 1.16 billion euros. This now drops down to 370 million euros.
It's rough.
Denmark is 400 million. Nigeria is 374 million. And Turkey is 335 million. So
they're in between Nigeria and Turkey currently.
In 16th, the 16th most valuable team now, based on transfer market.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, but when you really look at the team, it feels almost a little worse than that.
Yeah, it feels the transfer, wherever you're getting these numbers from, it makes it feel better than when you actually look at the names. I mean, we literally got a guy, they're so bad, we got to bring someone out of retirement. We got to bring a left back into the attack. Like, this team is not
To be
good.
fair, Griezmann is killing it. You know, he's having a
Griezmann's still nice.
He's having
Yeah.
a good season in La Liga. It's not like he's just not good enough for this French team.
I mean, yeah, he's good on a good team. If Griezmann, now if you're telling him now you're my best striker, I don't know how good he'd be.
Let's go through the FIFA World Rankings and see where we feel like this French team would land.
Where are we currently? Let's get
Okay, so right now,
current one.
FIFA current rankings, Argentina's number 1, France is a close number 2. So we got a long way to fall. I'm going to name the teams, and you can just give me quick answers, and if it gets interesting, we'll slow down.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to be interesting for a little while.
Let's go.
Okay. Spain.
No.
No. England.
No.
Brazil.
No.
Portugal.
No.
Netherlands.
No.
Belgium.
No.
Italy.
No.
Nah.
Germany.
No.
Uruguay.
Nah.
No.
No way. Colombia. John Duran and Luis Diaz. Nah, they got them. Croatia.
Nah.
I think they got a couple ballers.
Bro, I'm going to say Croatia just beat the regular French squad.
Yeah, no, they're nice. They're nice. Morocco is in 14th.
Hey, they finished third in the World Cup.
Number 15, Japan. I think that's a battle.
Yeah, that's
Who's
now we're
Japan's?
talking.
Someone give me Japan's attack right now.
They got Mitoma.
He's actually, Japan probably has the best player on the field. Mitoma's actually pretty good.
Let me see real
But
quick.
that's
I'm
just
trying to
one
figure
guy,
out-
I'm saying who I might.
I'm pulling it up. They got Takafuse Kubo, who's pretty nice. He plays for Real Sociedad. That was the little Japanese guy who did the twerking celebration. I don't know if you remember that one.
I do.
I don't.
You don't remember that? That was funny. Hiroki Ito, who's a center back for Bayern Munich. Pretty solid.
Oh yeah, Byron. Yeah, I seen the Asian cat because all the Asian cats stick out. So I just need to know which Asian country they come from. So
That might get cut out.
He's not wrong.
I don't know.
I think actually Japan has them.
I think Japan has them.
Japan's better.
Yeah.
Okay, number 16. Rodney, put your hand over your heart.
Is it with Poland?
The United States of America.
I just saw America lose the League of Nations. Like didn't even place. So
All right, first off, let's simmer down. They didn't have their full team. I'm just saying, we're giving them their full team. At least judge them on the full squad. I mean, come on. They didn't have like 3 of their best 5 players.
I think this French team beats the U.S.
yeah, I think they beat them. Yeah, I think they beat them. Just from what I've seen as of late. Like so, yeah.
Which is crazy that the U.S. is so ass that we could take all the good players off France and they still can't beat them.
I don't think that's a guarantee that they.
I don't think it's a guarantee, but if you
It's not a guarantee. It's a fight though. It's a fight. It's not a guarantee.
Some of the other teams, Mexico, I think beats this France team. Switzerland, I think beats this France team. That might be it. What chance would you give them of getting out of the group stage in the World Cup?
0.
Ooh.
Like if they got a good draw,
0.
just
Ooh. Damn.
I mean, it is expanded. They've expanded the field, so I mean, maybe 10%. But like, this team is terrible.
Please let us know in the comments, what did we get right? What did we get wrong? Where would this French team actually rank in the world? We'll see you next time.